Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We are back here today with a new series, new console, PS5 NHL 23 edition. We are going to go with the Portland Wolves 2 Ways to Win Draft Glory. What we're planning on doing here is building only out of the draft via two-way players, two-way forwards, two-way defensemen, and then of course goalies can be whatever style they can. Preferably hybrid, but if we've got a stand-up or a butterfly that we can't miss out on, we're not going to be too upset if we take them. Rules are the same as any of my other ones. No injuries, no trading. Basically, we can pick up waivers if possible. And our AHL team, the Alaska Huskies, definitely going to be very interesting. So let's go ahead and get this on. We are going to keep salary cap on. I did a couple test runs when I got the PS5, and I turned salary cap off on one. Oh, what a stupid move. I was just like, what do you mean there's no salary caps? I don't need whales. But then I could just, like, throw out money and get the best players if I really wanted to, which is absolutely ridiculous, especially for those other teams. I do want to change one thing in the settings. Theme I'm going to turn down one. Perfect. You can't really even tell. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. We do need to, of course, go ahead into the expansion draft. The one thing you will notice, and that I've noticed, is how fast this goes through the sim. We'll be picking third. Arizona's picking first and second, thanks to Montreal. Anaheim's picking went from 11 to 2, and then, of course, we went down from 3 to 4. So, could be better, but hopefully we can get a nice two-way player here in the draft. I've actually been running my testing with an all-out offense version, but I decided to scrap that because I didn't like the way it was going in the first few seasons. So we are going to go two-way. Let's go ahead and start this expansion draft. And see what we can do. We're going to take the worst overall players that are two-ways. That would give us, first and foremost, Colton White, who is a medium 7th at 25. I mean, he's not going to get much better. He's got 2 years left on that contract, though. Who else is available? Glenn Godden, kind of the same position. Dan O'Regan. Let's take Dan O'Regan, just because he's a little bit more shite. We'll worry about goalies last, in all honesty. Ryan McGregor, Leafs legend. Gonna take him. Let's see, sniper, defense, two-way. Joona Koppanen. Do you have anybody who's got a worse potential than you? Chris Wagner. Perfect, Chris Wagner, come on down. I'll take older guys, but as long as they're not having like a massive contract, like Okposo's contract, even though it's going to expire at the end of the year, wouldn't take them. Prisky, honestly, probably the way to go. Don't have any D-men yet. I think my biggest issue with the offensive one that I was running is this portion. I wasn't able to find anybody. Like I was taking a lot of higher up players, and we were being too good too early, and that's definitely not what we're looking for. We want to take a couple. Clark Bish. We want to take a couple seasons to, build up some actual draft picks before getting thrown into a playoff situation, because that really does screw you over. Jesper Sellgren. Get another D-man in there. Zach. You're 23, though. Who else do we got? Boris Kachuk. Yeah, you're too good. Brett Senny. I mean, obviously, Brett. He's actually pretty decent in the AHL. Former Marlies legend. What do we got? Small man. Yeah, whatever. We'll take Spencer Smallman. He's got another extra year left, but that's not the end of the world. I think a lot of medium bottom sixes and AHL level players. That's kind of how we want to start off. We don't want to be too good too fast, or we would just definitely take as many people as we could. Jonah Lutau, you're 24. You're never going to grow. Jake Christensen is a two-way. 22. I'm going to take the other D-man here. Medium 7th. I'm not going to miss him. Saccone. I guess we might be taking our first goalie here. Who do they got available to us? Kudobi. Kudobi's too good. Who was that guy? Was it Studnick? Yeah, it was. Alright, Marion, come on down. A little bit younger than I would want to take here, but I didn't want to take such a good goalie. Chase Pearson. So, La for Pearson. Pearson's never going to become anything. We will take him. It's funny seeing some of the guys that we take like 2 years ago when we first started this that in the draft, and they had such good potentials like medium 6 or medium 4 or low elite or whatever, and now they just got nothing. Yeah, it's harsh reality, man. Oscar Clefbaum. Yeah, man, this poor guy's career. He doesn't have a massive contract, and he is done at the end of the season. I mean, let's bring him in. We need more D-men. It's not like he's any good anymore. Which is a shame. I'm sure they could use a solid... Mayhew is a good shout here, actually. They could use another solid defenseman on that team in Edmonton. Toby Paquette-Besson, Aiden Dudas, Freddie Allard. Yeah, you're not going to become anything, Freddie. What else we got here? Brandon Baddock. So we got Hicketts, Murmis. Hicketts and Murmis. Let's take Murmy. We now have 6 D-men. No goalies yet. We'll worry about that near the end if we have to go back and whatever it tells us that we can't take anymore. Actually, you have some shit goalies, Montreal, don't you? No, apparently not. Apparently better than I thought. Paulie Byron. I thought. Belzile. Or Leskinen. Belzile. Alright. Oh, the other thing that I want to do, if you're still listening, is I want to try and get a full season into 1 year. So we'll go through the off-season, the draft. Try and do everything as much as we can, and then I'll try and cut it down as much as I can, but I think they're just going to be like 40-minute videos moving forward. It's just going to be easier than me having to do one after another after another. We get through it pretty fast. And hopefully enjoy it a little bit more. Jimmy Huntington, probably the guy we're going to go for, or Roland McEwen. Roland, not from Poland, come on down, because you're another D-man. We got Robbie Russo, Karen Badella. I do need more left wings, so we're going to take Gambardella. Let's just quickly take a look at the goalies. Corey Schneider. I mean, let's take him, because he's trash. I know Kudobin was the same thing, but Kudobin had a better potential. And I don't want to do that. Tim Getz. Harper. Turner Ellison is another left winger, and he's trash. Let's go. He's got 2 years left on it, but that's okay. Ottawa's got some shit goalies, don't they? Yeah, let's take that Bebo. Former Leafs legend. Hayden Hodgson. No, Belpedio. Beautiful. That puts us at 8. So Fadoon. Yeah, we're going to take Taylor Fadoon there. Let's see what we got for goalies here. Too good. James Reimer, the Rye Minister of Defense. Jeff Veal, too good. Not what we're looking for. Max Verano, definitely perfect for this team. I remember Verano was a guy you'd want to get and hope that he would grow, and sometimes he would, and sometimes he wouldn't. Will Bitton, Nathan Todd, Dylan McLaughlin. Let's take Dylan because he's the oldest, but better. Going into Tampa, what are we looking at here for goalies? Manny Legacy, or Max Legacy. I mean, not a terrible shout, actually. Let's go ahead and take him. Having some 76 over goalies isn't going to be whatever. Who do we have in here? Everybody is too good, potential-wise, for me to want to take. I know Mac Hollowell, you're defensive with a busted-ass shoulder who probably won't even be playing until sometime this year. I mean, Connor Timmins, way too good. Joey Anderson, medium 9. Man, I'm really going to have to go and take somebody that I don't want to take here. So, Mete. Man, who do I take? Do I take Joey or do I take Victor? Because I'm not taking Timmins, and nobody else is trash enough here. I mean, like, you're literally just trying to let me take whomever. Who's got a year left that can just go into the market? Camphor, Engvall, Razor. Man, that's really hard. All right, I'm gonna take Reeser because he's just gonna go on the list, and like he's just gonna be let go. The younger guys would be more tempted to keep, so we're not going to do that. Johnny Stevens with a good old Johnny Canuck. Amart, not taking him. Who do we have for goalies? Because I know Vegas has some trash goalies here. Hill, yeah, no, still too good. Dzirkles, another right winger. Let's take him. Washington, who you have in net? Zach Ficali. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Downtown Connor Brown. I mean, this guy is just trash, so let's take him. And the peg. I can really take whatever I want, I guess. Peg, what do you have for goalies? Rittich, Berdine. Ashton Sotner, not going to do it. At least, yeah, you're not going to become anything, my dude. Sorry. Let's finish that draft. Beautiful. I mean, pretty solid. I like that Clefbaum didn't actually have a massive contract, so we could afford to take him. Let's advance today and go look at draft interviews, because we do need to take a look here and make sure that we are getting people that we're actually interested in, and making sure they are two-way players. Or apparently we didn't do that this time. So we're picking fourth. That's okay. Looking like Courts is the guy we're looking at here. Walters, possibly. Richards. Hunt. I'm going to take some time now to see if anybody here is worth it. Including Henritis. Including Orlando Molson. Jurin. Johnson. See if there's anybody else here that stands out. Put Gravel in there. England. Yeah, that works. And then this just saves my time later. Alright. So let's look at goalies first. Molson, 2 years out. Could be really good. Gravel, probably not. Forwards. So Hunt is 3 years out, 3 years, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. I just want to see if anybody here is just like amazing. So if I'm going to go that route, I'm going with the confirmed player. Nobody else there seems worthwhile. Like they're ready to go. No 1 or 2 years. We're NHL ready later on. And then defensively, 3. Interesting. Amrit Metropolite. Yeah, in all honesty, there's nobody there that makes me want to go. Sim to pick 4. An elite grinder in the very beginning of the draft. Very interesting. We are going to take the Swede in Christian Courts out of Malmo, the Redhawks, 6'3", left winger. A couple years out for us, but definitely going to be decent. A 65 overall for the Wolves. You know, he's definitely a two-way. Sim to the next round. We've got a couple here I want to just go see and see if there was anybody we missed out on. Walters was a 65. Pretty much the same player, except he did have an X Factor. Fuck. Okay. Hunt. Metropolite was a 64, but he was a medium 6. Nemestikov was a sniper. Mironov was a low 6. Fukufuji was not someone we were looking at. Ryman was a Wow. I mean, there was 2 players I could have taken. Molson was only a fringe starter. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Gronick was a playmaker. Henritis was a sniper. Alright, folks, this is not going to be a good draft. Just looking at this all together, let's just go ahead and get through this as best as we can. Yeah, I'm not super interested in either of those two, but we will see what's available to us. Alright, Robbins and England's probably looking the best right now. Doesn't look like there's much for us to dig through. Irwin, Bernie. Sorry, just because there's not a lot, I want to make sure we look at everybody, and we definitely have the time. Goalies, just Irwin. Honestly, not taking goalie in this draft doesn't seem like the smartest idea. 2-2. Yeah, unfortunately, there's just the one player that interests me there. And then we just have Matty Ward, who is 3 years out, almost confirmed. I just don't think, honestly, I think he's a sniper. He's a sniper. Defensively, we are going with England here. He's 5'10", though, but he is almost confirmed a 2A. He's definitely offensive defenseman. Fuck. Well, let's take it and see what happens. Oh, he is a 2A. Low 7th, though. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Absolutely terrible. Blomkist was a starter. He would have been nice to see available for us. Go to pick 69. We're really not interested. Well, let's go take a quick peek and see if there was anybody that stands out. Gravel was a fringe. Moroza was a medium 4, but he wasn't good enough for us. Mancini was trash. Ward was a playmaker. As I said, he was going to be not something we wanted. Hot ass. It was a 2A, but he's an NHL level player. Jelsma, Coisier. Ernie. Irwin was a backup. Yeah. Let's continue making these picks, folks. It's just so bad. Wow, it's just so bad. Ulf Larson. Agility, foot speed. Possibly a 2A. So Ulf Larson is who I'm looking at right now. I mean, might as well. Make a pick. Keep moving. He was a 63, low bottom 6. Love it. If you don't know what a player is, just mark him as 2A. Oh, it's just so bad. Not a single person here is making me be like, I gotta waste my pick on you. I mean, everything about you screams playmaker, not 2A. Primo, kind of... I think Brigley is more who I'm leaning towards. Let's give Brigley a shot here. Lincoln is a 2AD medium 7th. 54 overall. I mean, there'll be one guy in this group who makes our squad moving forward. I'm not going to take anybody like that. Who we got left? Oh. I kind of want to take a chance on Logan Primo if he's still available. He is a medium 7th. He is also a 2A defenseman. So we've hit on the 2A players this draft. But everything else, we're just kind of making her look good. 168. We got 2 more picks after this, so I'm looking at all defensemen, it looks like. Van Allen is 17. Laxo 17. Alright. So Van Allen, we can get the next one between these 3. Marty Finley. Let's go with Kai Kuta at a Tampere. He's an offensive defenseman, so we will be offloading players like this for a 7th. But it will just be a 7th. And whatever players that we have picked, we will go ahead and do it that way. Van Allen, come on down. Dan Van, beautiful. 48 overall, love to see it. Let's sim the entire draft and get the F out of Dodge, because absolute trash draft for us, but that's okay. You don't usually expect much in the first one. Alright, let's go to re-sign phase. Beautiful. So first things first, I'm just going to qualify people who can be qualified. Everybody else is going to walk, and then we'll fill in the draft, or in the off-season. Sorry, Forbes, I should probably do it that way. Qualify, qualify, qualify. Zirkles will qualify you. Defensively. Defense on goal. Perfect. So what we need to do is sim to free agency and let that go. Alright, everybody coming back. Of course, it was an easy decision. You just want to play, and you weren't going to get a chance anywhere else. Some of you might even get NHL minutes. We'll see. Alright. So first off, let's go assign scouts. Everything, it's usually very crap at this time. Yeah, it's all C's because everyone still has their scouts for the past few years. But I do want to take as many of these guys as possible. Actually, let's go back. Let's see how many absolutely trash people we have that don't have a B in Discovery. So you're good, you're good, you're good. So Anton's Gray. So Vino. So I'm literally going to get rid of everybody up until Vino. and then I will find people with Bs, B minuses, whatever I can to fill those slots. 4 more. Quick snuck over the line. So I need 15 new scouts. We need the best scouts because we are doing the draft. So this year I've moved down to just doing a $5,000 increase. Some of these guys are getting a little less money, so we're going to have more than enough to do what we need to do, especially with no owner. We can do what we want, plus our spending is high. In case we did have an owner. But we weren't going to let that happen, because it sucks. Hope that everyone is doing well and enjoying life, and they had a good holiday. What am I at, 9? Dang it. These guys get no extra money. If they sign, they sign. If they don't, they don't. Two more. And then we're going to get straight into the draft, or into the off-season and free agency. Beautiful. There's our 15. We're not going to worry about coaches because none of them are gone, and I don't want to. It's just not worth it right now. Free agency. Well, let's see what we need first. We're just going to free agency because that's cool. A lot of really good players like Pasta, Ryan O'Reilly are all available. Alrighty, let's go. Forward-wise, I've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, so I need 14 more forwards. Defensively, 3, 6, 7, 8. I need 4 more. And goalies I have absolutely 0 of. Let's double check here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I don't know if you folks have noticed at home, but it is definitely loading a heck of a lot faster. Two-way. Let's look at potential first. Make sure we're not stealing anybody. Yanni Ikonen. We will sign you, sir. Less concerned about teams interested as I am is they're good. We'll take Madden. Magnuson. Just throw you in here anyway. Gives me 4. Everyone else I'm not interested in. Low 6s. Pistola. I mean, everybody here is pretty garbage. Let's take this Myers guy. Ben Myers. Were you ever assigned with? Not available. Undrafted. So we're going to hold off on left wingers right now. Blickfeld would be perfect for what we're trying to do here. Beautiful. Nylander we can't get. Akuratu. I mean, he's 20. You want to bring him in. Maybe one day he'll be better than his brother. Tuomola. Yeah, might as well bring him in. So what does that put me at? That puts us at 7. 7 of 14. So we need 7 more decent players. But let's go ahead and do this first. Nason and Josh Brook. I mean, Do you say no to having somebody who may pop off in a year? Not going to happen, but hey. We'll take your Levy as well, because he's available. And nobody has his rights right now. Seminiku's not a bad shout. And then from there, what do we got for projects? How is Kale Fleury down here? I mean, let's not go with Rassinen. That's 12. So 7, 5. Alright, so we're good for defensemen because we only needed 4. Let's take a quick look at goalies. Olivier Rodrigue. I mean, we don't have anybody, and he would get starting time here. So let's go ahead and bring Olivier in. I mean, Hunter Jones isn't terrible. I mean, why wouldn't I just go and get the best goalies I can right now? Young goalies, I can help build their confidence by letting them play starting and backup minutes. Alright. Does free agency not have the button to go through a day anymore? Oh no, that's only the other one. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Alright, Zikov. We're going to have a lot of these scouts. There's 15 of them, remember. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oh, what? 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that's all the scouts. Alright, let's go one more day. Perfect. View contracts to see what is needed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I need 7 more. Goalies were good. Defensemen, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now what we need to do is go forwards, two-way. Valfilpula will be perfect for this team. He needs a big boy deal. Let's give him all the money. Franz Nielsen is probably a good shout to have on this team for a lot of money for a year. I can't have any of those. Toby Reeder, beautiful. We need more wingers. 16, 33. What's my cap at? 63. Okay, let's just do another one of those. 49. Let's say 50. And then we just need 2 more players that we can run in here. Carson Kuhlman's not a bad shout for a depth guy. Let's just give him a couple mil. Beautiful. And to take Lodine, but he's only going to get a little boy deal. Alright. I only did 4, didn't I? Nope, that's 5. But I need 7, because I'm an idiot. Back and forth we go, everybody. No, I don't even want contracts either. God. You ever think you could be dumber than me? I doubt it. Cause I am just a dumbass. Ryan. Logan Shaw. Leafs, Marley's Legend. And Magna. I'll stick Fitzy because he plays 2 positions. Alright. There we go. That's much better. It'd definitely be faster if I was faster, right? Thanks, Carson. Thanks to everybody. Sorry while I bang my water bottle on the table. Gotta get them fluids in you. Alright, let's edit these lines and get everybody kind of where we want. I've played this like 8 times. You don't have to show me every time I load in. Except when you do that, it's like you haven't remembered yet. You played this so many dang times. Alright. Forward-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So Verano has to go, and so does Reader. In the system, sure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10, 11. What the absolute heck is going on? I thought I had enough. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. And Elson. Madden's fine to stay. Myers is fine. Blickfeld is fine. So let's go Verano and Elson. Move them down. And then in the defensive positions, we got 1, 2, 3. Is there anybody here that I wanted to bring up? I mean, Josh Brook is definitely going to get brought up. And then we'll bring down Prisky or Allard. No. And in goal, just making sure, Profetov, Forsberg, Rodrigue, and Jones. Beautiful. Let's go set these lines as best as we can. Yes, okay, you don't have to show me every stinking time, please. Who has a decent potential that needs to play better minutes? Blickfeld. It's really as easy as that. I kind of feel like Philpeel would be the better center. 78 face-offs, Nielsen, 76, Kuhlman, 73. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Let me just see if I can get anybody else up here. No, we'll leave that alone. Go to defense. I'm not going to say no to that. Head coach preferred lines. Check out even strength. We want to make sure the guys that we care about, like Ratu, Ikonen needs to move up, and so does Magnuson. Those guys defensively. There's another righty. Who scratched? Nason, he's a lefty. Just because he's a high 4. Alright, let's not do any of that. Perfect, so that looks good to me. I mean, +1s on defense isn't so bad. No captains this year. Somebody will wear the C and it's already glitched out, so that doesn't matter to me. Let's quickly go assign these scouts. So I got 2 in Russia. I need to move you to the Liga. I need to move. So Liga, say extra Liga. Alright, so 2 of you are going to the Russian league, or to the European leagues. Change your region. We're gonna send you over to, I'll send you to the Dell. And then the other person is going to be this one, is going to go to, I don't know, NLA. Beautiful. I need 2 people in the central, 1 more in the queue. Beautiful. So I'm going to put you into the queue. And that'll give me my 6 there. Love it. AHL Pacific. You're going to head into the Central U.S. region. I'm going to send you to ICE. And, believe it or not, the last person is going to U.S. Central as well. Which is perfect, because they're NHL Central. So they should be an A+ in this region. Love to see it, Mr. or Mrs. Ellington. Whomever you choose to be in life, that is for you to decide, and only you. Let's go ahead and sim to that regular season. We'll see how we stack up. You'll get a chance to look at the jerseys for the first time. Honestly, I just took the flags, or the flag colors. for Portland. Portland specifically, not Oregon, because Oregon is blue and yellow. Portland has green, yellow, or green, blue, and yellow. It's more blue. There's the most green, then blue, and then yellow, and then a little bit of white. So as you can see here, we've got this, our away jersey. Is this bad boy? The logo is slightly tweaked on the away jersey, so the sun pops. And the glasses are slightly different color. That's really the only changes. And then, of course, the alternate is a blue with the original logo back on it. So pretty sweet. I like it. 74, 75, 71. Definitely a trash team. Hoping to get better. I think we are going to end this one here, and we're just going to end with the off-season every time and then get into the season. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and checking this out. I do appreciate it. Much love, fam. Until next time, bye-bye.